people, this is me, PJ, and I'm getting started on my Medieval 1 playthrough for the PlayStation 1. It's a pretty cool game. I started playing when I was like, I don't know, like 2, 3. And then recently, about like 3 years ago, I picked it up and started playing it again. And then I beat it, and I just love the game to the point where, like, it was just that awesome. Kind of revolves around your dude named Sir Daniel Fortesque, who like he like dies in a war, comes back to life because of the bad guy named Zarok, and you know, stuff like that. This just explains the what happens in the game.
In a time long ago, there lived in the kingdom of Gallomere a sorcerer named Zarok. This arrogant, pitiless man hated his fellow citizens for their simple and peaceful ways. So he raised an army of demons and set out to take the realm for his own. The king's champion, Sir Daniel Fortesque, led the militia into battle against this unholy horde. Songs are still sung of how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude, how demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe, and how at last, though mortally wounded, he destroyed the sorcerer utterly. Fortesque went down in history that day as the hero of Gallomere, and a time of peace began, which was to last for 100 years. And then, the sorcerer returned.
And then once you start the story mode, it's kind of funny because he's the first person to die. He gets shot in the eye with an arrow. I laughed my ass off when I first saw it. This just shows how like he came back to life and everything like that. How just the bad guy. He made everything bad happen. Yep. Everything bad. I believe that's a dude. It looks like a chick. Am I right? And then he brings all the dead bodies back to life, and then you gotta fight him throughout the game, and yep. I like this part. Turns all the people that are still alive into dead people that are alive. It's kind of confusing, but yeah. And there goes their souls. And watch this. Look. Just look at the bosoms on that lady. They're huge. Like, I never seen a person in the world who has boobs that big, like really. And then this is the heroine of the story. I mean, not the heroine, I mean the hero of the story. Sir Dan, this is his crypt, which he gets brought back to life without Zarok even knowing, and then Zarok has to go and like hide from him, and then at one point you just gotta like kick his ass. It's pretty cool. And yes, the game's about to start. I only did the first level for this one part. The next part's gonna have like maybe at least like 2 levels, and I'll just go on from that. Medieval. to get the first meet him for like the first time. And here he comes. And he's getting brought back to life right now. Just bringing back his memories of when he was in the war. And he gets owned by a bow and arrow. I laugh at that every time. It's so funny. Oh yes, he only has one eyeball, which is kind of cool. And no jaw. Dan's crypt. Then you talk to these little gargoyle wall things are really cool.
It has risen again. Sir Daniel Fortesque. See? The hero of Gallowmere who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the saviour of the day. But we knows better.
Well, he can't even speak correct since he doesn't have a jaw.
Let it alone. Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Zarok and live up to the legend. We hopes it does well.
And then you quest where you collect all your weapons and your first life file, which is right there. Go down there, you get the rune stone. Then you get like money and a shield. Later in the game, you come back to this you gotta get something else, which is what I like when you gotta go back to the games. It's pretty cool. And I believe this is probably it for now. This is just a map thing. It's kind of cool. And next part, I'll go on to the next level. Goodbye, everybody.